I do. I enjoy fruit. I enjoy cherries, all variety of grapes. I enjoy little tangerines, pears, peaches. You know, people often stop me on the street and say,
"Why'd you go to Epstein Island? How was it? Did you meet anyone? Cool." Ellen, have you seen the new Son of Freedom movie? I really think you would enjoy it.
Weirdly enough, without even realizing it, Ellen DeGeneres recently made a video that seems to have exposed what the Hollywood elite and herself supposedly think of this, and it has set the internet in an uproar. Let us take a deep dive into what exactly is going on with these elites and their alleged gatekeeping ways. So, Ellen posted a video of herself talking about her love of fruits, and while the post seemed simple enough, the big secret lay in her comment sections, which she was blatantly ignoring. Her Instagram posts have been flooded with comments suggesting that she watched the hit movie recent days, prompting questions as to why she has been targeted in such a manner. Obviously, people were targeting her based on the fact that she was among the people who received the presidential award from ex-President Obama, and most of the people who received that award have been rumored to have been a part of the Hollywood elite. People were questioning why someone with that much social power was ignoring just but a mention of the movie. Most people realized this bizarre fact, and media personality Elijah Schaffer, a former host on The Blaze, took to Twitter to share video footage of the comments being applied to one of DeGeneres' Instagram clips en masse as she discussed her love of fruits in her signature comedic style. The comments ranged from people just writing the movie's title to some advising that she watch it and others asking if she enjoyed the film. The movie itself has shaken Hollywood since it has exposed some of the dirty secrets that the Hollywood elite have tried so hard to hide. It is based on the life of former Homeland Security Special Agent Tim Ballard, played by Jim Caviezel. It follows Ballard as he sets up Operation Underground Railroad, an anti-child trafficking organization. Released on the 4th of July, the film, distributed by Utah-based Angel Studios, opened to positive audience figures and has become the first post-pandemic independent movie to pass the $100 million milestone domestically. Even before it was released, there had been rumors that Hollywood did not want it to air and that they were supposedly trying so hard to gatekeep it from airing amid the film's continued success. It has been accused of pandering to supporters of QAnon, who are the secret group of conspirators that believe there is so much going on that the world doesn't know about. The Radical Conspiracy Theory group had previously asserted that former President Donald Trump would expose a secret cabal of high-profile satanic child abusers as president, and then order their arrest and executions. While the QAnon has been linked to the movie, and some have stated that the movie was either based on their conspiracy and beliefs, both Caviezel, best known for playing Jesus in Mel Gibson's 2004 movie The Passion of the Christ, and Ballard have dismissed accusations that the movie is trying to appeal to QAnon supporters. The rumor that Hollywood had tried to sabotage the movie was also expressed by a number of moviegoers who have also claimed that there have been efforts on the part of mainstream Hollywood to suppress the film, sharing video footage of interrupted or aborted screenings as apparent evidence of their allegations. Ellen, being a part of the supposed elites, was targeted on the effort that she talks about the movie and maybe proved that no one had tried to sabotage it, but her actions and the fact that she was ignoring even the mention of the movie's name has sparked the notion that Hollywood wants nothing to do with the movie. DeGeneres has now been linked to the movie by a faction of social media users who have swamped her most recent posts with mentions of it. Schaffer shared footage of this happening on one of DeGeneres' video posts. "Everyone is tagging sound in Ellen DeGeneres posts now," Schaffer wrote, adding a laughing emoji to illustrate his apparent amusement. While several Twitter users reacted in a similar fashion to Schaffer, many others asked why DeGeneres had been targeted in such a manner. Most wondered why Ellen and why she wasn't talking about the fact that her comments were filled with questions about the movie. A minute-long YouTube video shared by the channel Did You Catch This? Sought to answer these questions. In the clip, it is stated that a number of people have subscribed to the unfounded conspiracy theory that DeGeneres is linked to late Jeffrey Epstein and his private Caribbean island, Little St. James.
You know, people often stop me on the street and say,
"Why'd you go to Epstein Island? How was it? Did you meet anyone? Cool?
Ellen had been linked to another Hollywood elite who had been accused of the same evil events that take part in the movie. And additionally, it was claimed in the video that conspiracy theorists wrongly believed DeGeneres designed the set of her now-canceled chat show to resemble Epstein's Island. Her set design looked like a tropical island, and people claimed it was how Epstein's Island most likely looked like, though we would never know unless we visit the island ourselves. It was also stated in the video that conspiracy theorists have attempted to tie DeGeneres' name to a false conspiracy theory, which claims that a swathe of high-ranking Democratic Party officials are involved in a child sex and human trafficking ring run through the basement of a non-existent pizza shop. The QAnon had claimed that Hollywood elites had possession of a pizza shop which they were using in trafficking, and that the shop was so secret and hard to be found. The baseless theory is widely referred to as Pizzagate and obviously has its roots in QAnon-linked online spaces. No alleged victims have come forward and no physical evidence has been found in relation to the conspiracy, which was widely discredited and debunked by, among others, Bloomberg, The Washington Post, and The Los Angeles Times. This doesn't change the fact that when it comes to Epstein, there has been a wave of baseless accusations over the past several months that certain celebrities had visited his island and flown on his jet while he was alive. Epstein's private jet, which was used to transport guests to the island, was derisively called the Lolita Express, following allegations that it was used to fly underage girls to some of the late billionaire's properties after the unfortunate Epstein's death by apparent suicide in jail in 2019. Lists have been shared on social media purporting to show the high-profile people who had visited the island, which is located east of Puerto Rico in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Several celebrities' names have been baselessly added to the mix of Epstein's guests by a faction of social media users who have targeted public figures as part of an apparent campaign to link them to the disgraced financier's crimes. The list, consisting of 124 purported island visitors, many of them celebrities whose politics lean left, was shared on social media in 2020, and among the other names listed on the supposed flight log were Oprah Winfrey, Beyoncé, Eminem, Tom Hanks, former President Barack Obama, and Chrissy Teigen, whose social media posts have also been targeted with Sound of Freedom comments, and, well, Ellen herself. Despite the belief in these lists, a cross-reference of the screenshot list shared on social media with the actual flight logs released in the court record showed that 36 celebrities were named who had never set foot on the aircraft. Despite this, the erroneous information has continued to circulate, and part of the issue is that some names, such as lawyer Alan Dershowitz and former President Bill Clinton, do show up on real flight logs. Epstein's personal pilot gave testimony during the New York City trial of Epstein's former partner Ghislaine Maxwell, and in June 2022, Maxwell received a 20-year jail sentence for trafficking girls for Epstein to abuse, which means that this movie was based on actual happenings and not conspiracies built on the internet. Lawrence Paul Visosky Jr. testified that he never saw evidence of sexual activity on planes as he flew Epstein and his high-profile passengers aboard the two jets he piloted for roughly 1,000 trips between 1991 and 2019. He told the court that he recalled Prince Andrew being a passenger on the jet, as well as actors Kevin Spacey and Chris Tucker, and he also remembered violinist Itzhak Perlman and tech mogul Bill Gates, as well as politician and former astronaut John Glenn. While there's no need for Ellen to talk about the movie, it's pretty suspicious that even after her fans and the internet has asked her severally to talk about it, she has chosen to stay mum. A fan on Twitter said, "It's not just in the Ellen DeGeneres clip how many people mention the movie. That's awesome. But look how she completely ignores those people. Just bizarre how Hollywood and the media will completely ignore what's right in front of their face. Creepy." Another said, "The ones who are involved don't want you to see the movie. Even if you weren't involved, why wouldn't you raise awareness to stop human suffering? It's a very questionable stance to take. Why do you think Ellen is ignoring her comments? Tell us in the comments section." Remember, this video is based on speculations and opinions, and if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.